Every once in a while, a film comes along that reminds you why movies even exist to begin with. Not to dazzle you with effects or to blow shit up, but to hold up a mirror and make you look a little closer at your own reflection. J. Kelly is one of those films. It's funny, poignant, heartfelt, and quietly devastating. And it might just be Noah Baumbach's finest work to date. And for all those folks I've seen saying that it can't make it into Best Picture at this year's Oscars, have a seat and take a load off, because I want to tell you a few things that I thought about J. Kelly. Welcome back to the garage. Gerald here with you. We have another movie review today, and we're going to be diving into the new film from Netflix called J. Kelly. It's a new comedy drama from Noah Baumbach, co-written by Emily Mortimer, starring George Clooney and Adam Sandler. On paper, it sounds like it's just another movie about movies, but once you peel back the surface, you find a story about legacy, regret, and how easily we can lose ourselves while trying to become the people that we thought we wanted to be. At the film's core is the titular Jay, a world-famous actor navigating a midlife crisis that feels less like cliché and more like a confession. Clooney's Jay is part aging movie star, part father on the edge of realization. He's realizing that the time he has with his daughters, with his youth, with his identity is slipping away. What starts as a Hollywood self-portrait evolves into an existential character study about performance, authenticity, and the cost of pretending. And that irony does not go unnoticed. This is a role that seems to be tailor-made for Clooney. He seems to be playing a cracked mirror version of himself. The script, which is among the year's best, has Jay literally reliving his past through surreal, dreamlike reenactments of memories that unfold like scenes from half-forgotten movies. It's cinematic therapy rendered with grace and humor. I found myself reflecting in the theater right alongside Jay, questioning my own choices, and that's when I knew the film had hit something real. Clooney gives his best work here since 2009's Up in the Air. His restraint is remarkable. So much of his performance lives in reflective silence or subtle flickers across his face as he stares into a mirror or the Italian skyline. The supporting cast is stacked. Laura Dern is terrific. Billy Crudup appears briefly, but commands one of the best scenes I've seen all year. And even co-writer Emily Mortimer steps in for a pretty meaningful cameo. But the scene stealer of this movie is Adam Sandler. Sandler plays Jay's manager, Ron, and he grounds the film with warmth and an undercurrent of melancholy. He's our audience surrogate, the guy who's both in awe of and weighed down by Hollywood. His storyline parallels Jay's almost perfectly. Both men are wrestling with fatherhood, guilt, and the realization that maybe the best thing they've done is to just simply be there for each other all those years. Alongside Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love, this is one of Sandler's best performances pretty easily. When you talk about the text, this isn't a showy film, but it doesn't really need to be. The cinematography is gorgeous, especially in the European locales, but the real standout is this screenplay. Baumbach and Mortimer's collaboration here is razor sharp yet tender. It's not afraid to hold a light up to the movie industry either, specifically in how it can take over a person's identity. Essentially, if you're not careful, Hollywood can turn your entire life into one long audition. The film's pacing is immaculate. Even the quieter stretches feel alive with subtext, and though the technicals never scream for attention, they're always perfectly in service of the story. When it comes to the Oscars, my fellow pundits can do whatever they wish, but I'm keeping J. Kelly in my Best Picture lineup. Ironically, I was about to remove it just this week in favor of a film like Frankenstein from Netflix, but after seeing this film, this is 100% the exact type of movie the Academy should love. It's about cinema, but it's more so about making actors and the industry professionals human. It's not painting them as just a celebrity on the big screen, but rather as flawed, inadequate, fragile, uncertain, normal. I also say Baumbach and Mortimer are nearly locked in for original screenplay nomination. Clooney should be on your radar for Best Actor. I currently have him at number 6, but that could change before I finish this sentence. Sandler is a strong contender for supporting actor, as I think he stands even a better chance here than he did a few years ago with Uncut Gems. Also, don't rule out that new Best Casting category. This ensemble clicks from bottom to top. In the end, J. Kelly really surprised me. It moved me. It's about the power of movies, the fragility of family, and the strange, unspoken ache that comes with realizing your best stories might already be behind you. There's a line in the movie in which one of Jay's friends is trying to console him after his daughters have left home. And he says, "You're not truly successful as a father until you've become irrelevant." It's beautifully written and phenomenally acted, featuring the most personal performance of Clooney's career, as well as a turn from Adam Sandler that cannot be ignored. And a shout out to that last few minutes, the ending. This is not hyperbole. I sat there in the theater with tears streaming, thinking to myself, movies, man, movies. If you love cinema, like I do, then my guess is you will also love Jay Kelly. It is one of the best films of 2025, and I also put it among an elite category of some of the best of the decade so far. Jay Kelly will be released in theaters in the US this Friday, the 14th of November, and then it will be streaming on Netflix on December 5th. Have you seen it already when you're watching this video, or do you plan on seeing it? Are you excited for it? And what do you think about its Oscars chances? Am I on point? Or am I going to be on an island and, just me and Clooney out there floating on a door? Wait a minute, that was Leo, but you get what I'm saying. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Thanks for tuning into this movie review. I will see you out here next time. You know where I'll be, in the garage.